Hey Slackers, this is Mr. Dunn. I'm sure you heard by now I have tested positive for COVID 19, and knock on wood, I am completely asymptomatic. And if all goes according to plan, I'm following the proper protocol, and I will be back on Wednesday to pick up with the bridges again. For now, I have to admit, having you build bridges is not realistic. It's very technical, and it is not something that a substitute is set up for. And I'm not even sure which substitute you'll have, so it's very difficult to coordinate and very difficult for them to implement. So I wanted to take our Google SketchUp unit, which was at the end of the quarter, and kind of shift it up as a placeholder for Monday and Tuesday this week. You can go to Schoology, click on the Google SketchUp folder, and I have a whole bunch of tutorials that I made called Quick Tips. So I really just want to show you around here. I'm not going to show you how to make it, how to make a folder, how to load SketchUp, how to even use SketchUp, because the tutorials are right there. If you know how to do it, skip the tutorials. Totally brand new to you, you can now have these 1 minute little bites of information. Assuming you know how to use SketchUp, again, here's how if you don't know. What I really want to do is show you the SketchUp for Schools link. If you click here, yes, I'm going to redirect. There are a ton of SketchUp assignments or projects for you to work on. These are tutorials, and this website, I love it because it chunks everything into beginner, intermediate, and advanced projects. And it also gives you two separate learning modalities. So if you are the type of person who wants to follow a PDF tutorial, you would click Open in Google Slides. And from there, it's going to load up a step-by-step tutorial for you to follow to make whatever project it is. Usually you can skip steps 1 through not pages 1 through 8 if you already know how to use SketchUp. Usually it starts around page 9 for the specific lesson. But let's say you'd rather learn via YouTube or by a video. You can click Start Modeling for any of these. And as long as you start here, you didn't actually load SketchUp ahead of time. But if you launch through this website, it will embed a tutorial, a YouTube tutorial, into your Google SketchUp assignment. I know this is a lot of information for some of you, especially if you've never even heard of SketchUp. If that's you, I recommend the model cell for a science class, because I think this is the best introduction, and it doesn't require precise measurements, and it allows you to learn a lot of the tools, and you don't really screw it up. It's pretty self-explanatory. Click Start Modeling, and this will pop out your Google SketchUp page. If it's your first time, you'll have to say, yes, I allow Google SketchUp to access my Google Drive. You may even get something and not know what to do. You see this writing? Just scroll to the bottom of the screen and hit accept or allow Google SketchUp to access your drive. And then from here, you have a YouTube tutorial embedded in your drawing.
keys on the top
So
face and start moving inward. And you'll see that a new line is created. If I click again, that line is placed.
then you can pause, then you can come over here and follow the steps. So it's pretty awesome. You can, again, choose your own level of complexity based on if you've used SketchUp or not, and choose your own learning modality, PDF or video. That's about it. I hope that you enjoy this 3D rendering program. We will continue building bridges later this week when I return. But for now, I don't want anyone touching the bridge building materials. And I want you to try to take a deeper dive into this Google SketchUp program. All right, thanks everyone. I look forward to seeing you guys soon.